What's up, PTB Nation? Welcome to a special unnumbered bonus episode of It's a Short One of the Parking the Bus podcast here on the PTB Media Network. I know it has been dark. I've been dark for 3 months, I think, right now, as far as this podcast goes. A lot's been going on in my life, and it's not been easy to record this podcast. And I've had some time also to really think about the future of this podcast, the Parking the Bus podcast, which obviously this is the flagship of the network, the PTB Media Network. And now that I have, the channel kind of figured out on YouTube, I'm just coming on here today to make a couple of quick announcements. Okay, this is nothing drastic, but I'm going to announce kind of where this network's going in the future, the near future, and maybe talk a little bit about what's going on in what I see in the long-term future, if you will. First things first, though, it has been several months, 3 months actually, since I have been on here. Like I said, the last time you heard from me on the Parking the Bus podcast, I was breaking down day one of the Women's Euro 2021 on 2022, excuse me. Unfortunately, that was the only day of coverage I was able to give you because things happened. I went on vacation thinking I could record podcasts and watch games. I don't know how I thought I was going to do that with the 6-year-old with me. Just the two of us traveling and going to the beach and taking day trips and whatnot. So I haven't been able to record. I have dropped a couple videos since then, as you know, the PTB Media Network, PTB Films, if you will, on the YouTube channel. You can watch my travel vlogs both to Yankee Stadium and to Subaru Park for the Philadelphia Union Houston Dynamo game. And I'm working on 2 others right now as we speak. I look to release those very soon on the network. That's at the PTB Media Network's YouTube page. I'm also going to get them up on the website as well. I'm going to try to reorganize the website, get a PTB Films section on the website, a page with just the films, if you will, as I try to develop that side of the channel here. Okay. So that's what I've been working on. I'm working on editing those videos. As you know, I traveled a lot of miles, about 4,000 miles this summer. And my last road trip was this past weekend. I was there for decision day in Major League Soccer. I was at Red Bull Arena for the New York Red Bulls and Charlotte FC with my boy, with my 6-year-old, who loves Charlotte FC. Okay, he has evolved into a hardcore Charlotte FC fan. So I'm looking forward to putting that video together to show all you how special that day was for him. And a big shout out to all of the Charlotte FC fans who absolutely made his day, made his year, if you will. He will never forget how well he was treated by the Charlotte FC fans in the house in Red Bull Arena in Harrison, New Jersey, last Saturday for decision day. So again, those are 2 projects I'm working on right now. My professional work has been crazy. Getting an echo there. My professional work has been quite crazy. That's the main reason you haven't heard from me. Okay, I just got my Mr. Benfica podcast back up and running this week with 2 episodes. I also had been dark for it was a month. I was doing monthly episodes for that I fell way behind. But I think now things are starting to even out, starting to because I'm starting to reach that equilibrium. I've been in charge at work of training people. I've been given new tasks, new responsibilities, and it's been just too much. I haven't been able to record. I have been watching the football, but I have not been able to really record. I have fallen behind a little bit on some of the other leagues. For example, I lost track of the Brazilian league this season. I lost track of the Argentine league. I've been watching the Champions League, but I have not watched much of the Premier League at this point. I haven't watched nearly as much Serie A as I would have liked. But all in all, it's been quite a wild ride for me. And if you see behind me, I got the usual 2 jerseys, but this is especially special for me. This is a little bit off the topic, but you see behind me, Benfica. You see the college SC jersey to my left and the Benfica jersey to my right. Those are my 2 clubs. Those are the 2 clubs of my heart. You got the club from my father's city, okay, my ancestral home right there. That white one you see there is an old 1990 kit. It's an 1989-90 match worn kit, Calder Sport Club, worn by a cousin of mine, and he even signed it. You can't see that in the video. It's signed. Gave me that when I was a child. And on the other side, you see, of course, Benfica, because I am Mr. Benfica. The two teams meet this Saturday, October the 15th, for the first time since 1956, if I'm not mistaken. So the first time in 70 years almost. They are going to meet at Caldas' Campo da Mata Stadium in the third round of the Portuguese Cup. I am psyched. I cannot wait for this match. It's going to be a family party at my parents' house this weekend, watching our two clubs take each other on, amateurs versus professionals, David versus Goliath. It's the magic of cup football. It's the kind of magic I dream of for the U.S. Open Cup someday. And I can't wait for this. So that's why you see those two jerseys behind me today. They'll probably be behind me for the next episode. So speaking of the next episode, I'm going to change the format of the podcast going forward. Okay. I'm going to try this recording schedule for the rest of 2022, for the rest of season 3, because we do have the World Cup coming up. And I don't believe that I'm going to be able to go live every night like I did for Euro 2020. I just don't see that being a possibility this time of the year, and my busiest time of the year. If you know, my other job when I'm not in the office, I am in the warehouse in shipping, and from Thanksgiving to Christmas, I work around the clock. No lie, I get about 3 hours of sleep a day for that month, and I work close to 20 hours a day. I'm not exaggerating. 18 to 20 hours of work a day. So I don't know how much podcasting I'm going to do. I am going to work vigilantly to try to get as many episodes in as I can, but I cannot expect myself to come on here daily like I would like to. This World Cup is a strange one for me as well. It's taking place at a different time of the year. I no longer have the relationships I had in 2021 for that Euro 2020. So I don't know that I'm going to be able to get anybody on here with me to help me out, or to even take the reins for me for a couple of nights and keep the show going every night. So I'm not even going to expect that or advertise that. My goal is to go to record on Thursday nights, crossing my finger, / Friday mornings, I don't know, and on Sundays, so that episodes will air of Park in the Bus. Episodes will air and will drop in your podcast players, on your YouTubes, on Mondays and Fridays. On Friday, I'll talk about midweek action, okay? And on Mondays, we'll talk about the weekend's action. I think that's the best way to organize the show. I'm going to do my best to go around the world through all the leagues. I do need to probably hone in and focus in on a more niche topic. I think a lot of times the show is just too all over the place, trying to cover every league in the world that I like, and I lose track of leagues all the time, as you know. And I was not able to cover the Copa Libertadores this year. I lost track of it. I watched it, but I was not able to put out the content. And I do apologize for completely falling off the face of the earth these last 3 months. But again, this show's not going anywhere, and I will be here during the World Cup, but probably only twice a week. I'm going to try to get a third day a weekend. We'll see. Maybe I can go Friday, Saturday. Even that's going to be tough. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, something like that. But the goal right now, at least from here until the start of the World Cup, which is a little over a month, we're looking at Mondays and Fridays for episodes to drop. I've also got some more series in the wings. I've been in the planning stage, in the up here, and then on paper even, in terms of ideas, in the idea stage for a long time. But with Apple TV's deal with Major League Soccer, in 2023, Major League Soccer is going to be at the forefront of this podcast. I'm going to say that right now. I do have to say that I am going to be, I'm going to be focusing much more on Major League Soccer, because if you haven't noticed, I've become a bigger fan of Major League Soccer throughout this season, actually following it and actually, getting behind it. And again, apologize if you're hearing an echo. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but I'm hearing something. There it is. I'm hearing it right in my earbuds, so it's playing from my phone, but that is what it is. Anyways, going forward, there will be content. Next season, I am planning for Saturday night watch-alongs on Apple TV Plus. That's my goal. Okay. I don't know how long of a show it's going to be. I don't know if that's going to become the podcast, if I'm just going to talk about everything. One idea is to just talk about everything in the world of football while I watch Major League Soccer. Again, this show's probably going to become more MLS centric going forward. And I don't have a problem with that anymore. Okay. This league has won me over for different reasons. Okay. It's not perfect, far from it, but it is something that I'm enjoying, something that's entertaining. And I really enjoyed the play on the pitch this season. The playoffs are kicking off this weekend, so this Monday will be the first episode where we're gonna recap the weekend's MLS playoff action. We're also gonna recap the Liga MX action in playoffs, and in fact, I'm gonna touch on that right now, because Liga MX playoffs started on Wednesday. I'm gonna give you some of the results right now, pulling them up so I can just fill you in on what's gone down in Liga MX Liguilla this year for the Apertura 2022. Okay. On Monday, we'll also talk about the Euro Leagues. I might throw in an extra, if I have the time this weekend, I might throw in an extra Champions League recap show, because the Champions League has been on fire this season. I've been enjoying it. And obviously, my club that you see the jersey hanging behind me has done very, very well in the Champions League this year. So if I have a minute or an hour, I'll come on here this weekend. Maybe I'll put 2 episodes together on Sunday. Put one out Sunday night, one out Monday night. I don't like to release things on Sunday night during American football season because nobody's paying attention. But then again, you can get it on the podcast and listen to it whenever you want. Okay, let's go back to Wednesday, October the 12th. Liga MX playoffs. I'm just going to quickly give you the results. And this was the quarterfinal. So we had the repechaje last weekend, where the teams look for reclassification into the playoffs, into the quarterfinals. So here are the matchups, or why don't I give you the results of those one-match repechajes, one-match playoffs. Tigres beat Necaxa 2-0 in their reclassification match. Cruz Azul eliminate León 1-0. Toluca 3-0 winners over Juarez, and Puebla beat Chivas Guadalajara in penalty kicks, making it, the quarterfinals now. So here are the quarterfinal matchups real quick. Puebla versus America. America finished the season in first place. They're the regular season champions. First time in, I think, 2 seasons that has happened. Defending champion, defending back-to-back champion, defending bicampeón Atlas out of the playoffs altogether. Did not even qualify. The wear and tear of the extra matches, in back-to-back seasons caught up to them this year. They had a lot of injuries. Atlas did not even get in the top 12, did not even get into the playoffs, but they were the first back-to-back champion in a long, long time. They weren't in. So in addition to Puebla, America, you got Cruz Azul versus Monterrey. And in the other quarterfinals, Toluca versus Santos Laguna, and Tigres versus Pachuca. All right, here are the fixtures for this past week. Wednesday night, Puebla hosting America, and the leaders, the regular season winners, do not miss a beat. 6-1 on the road. That's right. America go home to leg number 2 this weekend with a 6-1 aggregate lead. You can expect Club America to be in the semifinals. Puebla, nice try. You got this far. See you next season, I would say. Cruz Azul versus Monterrey. That one was at the Azteca. That one finished 0-0. All to play for at the BBVA Stadium in Monterrey this coming weekend. And then Toluca, 4-3 winners in an exciting one over Santos Laguna. They will now travel to Torreon for the second leg, and we'll see if Santos Laguna can get it back, win by 2 goals, and advance. Remember, in Mexico, if the teams finish tied on aggregate, there are no away goals. The team that finished higher in the regular season advances. I love that rule personally. I think that is one of the best rules in all of Mexican football. And Major League Soccer no longer uses 2 legs. If they did, I wish that they would have adopted that rule. That makes the regular season matter. Tigres 1-0 winners Thursday night late over Pachuca. And Pierre-Andre Gignac, when he is on the pitch, Tigres have a chance. Tigres have won a couple titles, and they're going to go for another one. We'll see what happens. Okay, so this weekend's action, Liga MX, Monterrey host Cruz Azul on Saturday. That one kicks off 7:06 p.m. Eastern Time, which makes it 4:06 p.m. Pacifico. That one coming your way from Monterrey, of course, from the Estadio BBVA. And then at 9:06 p.m. Saturday night, America hosting Puebla with that huge 5-goal lead, 6-1 on aggregate. Sunday, 8:06 p.m. Eastern Time. All these times are Eastern. Santos Laguna hosting Toluca, and 10:06 p.m. it will be Pachuca versus Tigres. Those are the matches this weekend in Liga MX. I'll quickly give you the schedule for Major League Soccer's playoffs this coming Saturday. Okay, and these are in order of kickoff times. There's 2 games Saturday, noon kickoff. It's going to be New York Red Bulls versus Cincinnati FC Cincinnati. This one at Red Bull Arena. It is a noon kickoff, like we said. It's going to be available on. It's actually going to be on MSG, 2DNA, and Unimas. Looks like this one is all in Spanish. I don't see ESPN Plus listed as a broadcaster. Don't really understand that. Looks like it's only available in Spanish. This is something next year. I assume the playoffs will also be on Apple TV Plus. So worrying about where to find the games. This is a thing that's going to end very, very soon. That's a noon kickoff time, and then 3 p.m. Eastern time, which is noon local time in LA at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. LA Galaxy hosting Nashville SC. These are 2 matches that are exciting and I think can go either way. Major League Soccer playoffs are something. You never know who's going to win. Nothing is out of the question in Major League Soccer. And then on Sunday, okay, we have the other 2 matches on Sunday, of course. 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Austin FC hosts Real Salt Lake, and then 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Montreal. I'm going to call them the Impact. I will continue to call them the Impact. They host Orlando City, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, that's Major League Soccer Liga MX for this weekend. One other thing I want to announce before I go on about what is coming up in the future of the podcast, okay? I'm actually going to put this up on the screen right now. If you give me just one moment, and it's going to be something to show you here. It is the Women's World Cup qualifying. Okay, it is coming up, and here it goes. There you see it. Perhaps you can see it well. I hope you can. It's not the best image. Let's see if this is a little better. There you go. That's a little bit better. You can't see me now, but you can see it. This is from the Wikipedia page. There are 3 spots left in this FIFA Women's World Cup. I am misspeaking all over the place today. FIFA Women's World Cup 2023 and next summer in New Zealand and Australia. There are 3 spots remaining. This intercontinental playoff will decide the 3 spots. The draw was today. So as you can see there, you have, let me show you first the teams that taken part in this playoff. You have Cameroon, Thailand, Senegal, Haiti, Chinese Taipei, Paraguay, Papua New Guinea, and Panama. And then also joining them, but getting a bye into the quote-unquote finals, Portugal, my team, of course, and Chile. Those are the two highest ranked teams according to FIFA rankings. That's why they got buys. So Portugal will sit and wait for the winner of Cameroon, Thailand. Cameroon, Thailand will face off on the 18th of February, 2023 in Hamilton, New Zealand. The winner will advance to play Portugal, and the winner of that will go to the Women's World Cup. For Portugal, this would be their first ever qualification into the FIFA Women's World Cup. They played awesome in this last European playoff spot in what is easily the most convoluted, most roundabout qualifying campaign I have ever seen anybody go through. They finished second in Portugal finished second in their group in UEFA. They finished they then went to a Final Four format, beating Belgium 2-1 and beating Iceland 4-1. But because they were the lowest ranked of the three European teams that won playoff series, and you see here the rankings, these are the three UEFA playoff winners: Switzerland, Republic of Ireland, and Portugal. It then goes based on FIFA World Rankings, or at least I was under that impression. But according to the Wikipedia page, it goes by total of points. So Switzerland and Ireland go directly to the World Cup. Portugal dropped to this Interconfederation Cup, but Portugal are the highest ranked team in this Interconfederation Cup at 23. Again, that's why they avoid Chile and why they move straight to a final, and they're going to wait for the winner of Cameroon and Thailand. In another group, you have Senegal taking on Haiti. The winner will take on Chile. So on the 18th of February, Senegal plays Chile, and on the 22nd of February, Senegal and Haiti on the 18th. On the 22nd, Chile plays the winner. Winner of that final, quote unquote, will join the winner of the Portugal match in the World Cup. And lastly, you have a true Final Four here in Group C. Chinese Taipei playing Paraguay. Winner will advance to the final against the winner of Papua New Guinea and Panama. And the winner of that final, which will be played on the 23rd of February, will also advance to the FIFA Women's World Cup. That's an update on FIFA Women's World Cup qualifying. Okay. In addition to that, again, a couple of content, updates coming your way before I sign off this announcement pod. The special pod's gone already longer than I expected, but I've got, I will be planning to sit down at some point here and review the season of Welcome to Wrexham. Okay, I'm going to be watching those episodes again, and I will do a review show. I've always wanted to cover documentaries and even soccer films and branch away from just talking about matches and stuff. So I'm looking forward to doing that, and maybe some other series. I'm looking forward to also do some content. These are episodes I'll probably record in advance, and then I will slide them in, in some sort of a sequential order, on some sort of a regular schedule, so you can tune in and catch that. I hope you'll like it. This is another one of my ideas that I have for the channel, and I'm also thinking about, and like I said, the watch alongs in Major League Soccer. I'm looking forward to doing that in 2023 when Apple TV Plus takes over the rights and has the wraparound show. I can't wait for the wraparound show, because my favorite part of watching the Champions League, the Europa League, is watching the Golazo show on Paramount Plus and just watching all the games at once. And when things happen, they put it on my screen for me. That's what I'm going to be looking forward to doing in a watch-along format next season. Again, watch the channel on YouTube. I'm going to be posting, when they're done, the videos of my travels. I also am beginning to budget and look forward to having a 2023 travel schedule. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to try to visit some more stadiums across North America. I might get some USL matches in too next season to get the lower league atmosphere, and maybe in the smaller markets, and just experience it all together. We'll see where the road takes me in 2023, but I'm very, very excited about it. This, like I said, this network isn't going anywhere. I'm looking to really just grow it, and but I need help. So anybody out there who is interested in getting involved in this project with me, who has an idea, who wants to do their own show, man, just hit me up. Let's make it happen. Okay, let's make it happen. Let's put creative minds together. Let's put football loving creative minds together, and let's make some awesome content. I'm down for it. Okay, hit me up. Okay, you can email me at ptbmedianetwork@gmail.com. You can tweet at me on Twitter. You see my handle right there at Mike Agostino. You can reach out to me on Instagram at magostino20. My name is spelled right there. That's at MAGOSTINHO20. Okay, and I may change the Instagram handle just to match the Twitter handle. That'll probably be a smart thing on my part. If I can do that, I'm going to see if it's available, and maybe I will do that. And also, you can also hit me on my Mr. Benfica handle if you want, at Benfica Mr., or on Instagram at Mr. Benfica. However you want to reach me, you can email me. You can reach me on Facebook if we're Facebook friends. Mike Agostino, that's just my name there. And I'm looking to build a community also, so I'm going to try to get a Facebook group going and try to get people in and try to get everyone engaging with each other. And together we can make this network have the vision that I've had for this start to come to fruition, because until now it's been very disjointed. I've been trying and playing around with a lot of things. I got 89 episodes in the can, but really no true format, no true vision yet. Maybe not vision, but no true identity yet, really, in this podcast. So we'll see where this goes. Again, I want to get more of the video stuff going. I want to create some more written content. If you prefer to write rather than speak, hit me up. I will put your written content. I'll give you all the credit. I'll put it on the website at www.parkingthebusmedia.com. Look forward to hearing from anybody interested out there. Please hit me up. I look forward to working with anybody that wants to work with me. I'm going to be really honest with you. I can't do this thing completely alone. And as much as I'd love to, I have two jobs. I basically have two full-time jobs outside of this, so I can't do this all myself. So anybody that wants in on this, please tell me. You got an idea for a show, like I said, tell me. Let's do it. Okay, let's just do it. That's going to do it for this episode. It's just a little bit of an update. Lots coming your way. All right, we got a World Cup in 40 days. I cannot wait. It's not an ideal situation. It's not an ideal time for a World Cup, but when it comes, we're going to enjoy it. And we got a lot of content next year. We've got a Gold Cup. We've got Women's World Cup. There's going to be plenty to do. Okay, the Premier League is going strong. La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, the Champions League. Like I said, we got a Copa Libertadores final coming up very, very soon. If it's not, it might even be this weekend. I don't know. I think it's on the 22nd. Not exactly sure. Again, I have lost track of South American football, looking to get back into it, because I really think there is a void in English language content regarding South American football, and I am determined to fill that void and to reach out to that audience. Okay, but that's going to do it for this one. I'm the Mr. Mike Agostino signing off, and I will talk to you very soon with episode 90. It's going to drop either Sunday or Monday, so follow this feed. If you haven't already, subscribe to the podcast wherever you get your podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow the show on Twitter and the network on Twitter as well, at PTB_media. Same on Instagram. Okay. And I'll have more details in the coming days, weeks, and months. Have a good one, everybody. And I'll talk to you very, very soon.